There has been a hot topic lately in newspapers and on social media about accompanying spouse in Luxembourg and the fact that they have difficulties to obtain a work permit. Well, I don't think that's the real issue. The real issue is more that people don't understand the process. Basically, when you are an accompanying spouse, you're allowed to look for a job in Luxembourg and to apply for this job if it suits you. And I think the main problem comes from the employer that doesn't understand that they can employ this non-EU spouse that has the skills. And I think that we should tell them that it's not an issue to hire those people. They are competent, they have the skills, and we all know that there's a one talent, and if we have talents in Luxembourg, why not use them? So, as they have already done the whole process of the immigration, they are here in Luxembourg. What they need to submit is basically a copy of their passport, a criminal record from Luxembourg, a CV, diplomas, and if they have been less than 1 year in Luxembourg, they need to provide an ADEM certificate, which should be provided by the employer. If they have been more than 1 year in Luxembourg, they can directly apply without the ADEM certificate. So the topic of the ADEM certificate can be a concern for some people. What I would suggest for newcomers arriving in Luxembourg and that are spouse is to directly register at the ADEM, which is the unemployment agency. So you would be in the database. So if you apply for a job and the employer says, okay, we want to employ you, you would already be in the database of the ADEM, which means that they could match you already with your employer, and you wouldn't need this ADEM certificate, or it would be issued much faster. Once you have gathered all the documents, which is as I said, quite simple, you should be able to obtain all the documents quickly. You submit the file to the immigration office, and the processing time is between 4 and 6 weeks maximum. Of course, sometimes you have delays and backlogs, but 4 to 6 weeks, which is reasonable when you know that if you want to hire somebody that is already working, you would need at least wait 1 month to 3 months because they have their notice period.